Hi, Central Church. Just a quick announcement from me and from the elders, and that is that from the Sunday, the 28th of March, we're going to be changing the morning church times at our Ipswich congregations. So it's going to be from that date a 9 o'clock service in the auditorium and a 10:30 service in the Heritage Building. You'll probably know that the reason why services are the way they are now, 8:30, 9:30, was because we had 8:30, 9:30, 10:30 services when we came out of COVID. Things have been a bit more relaxed with some of the restrictions being eased off since then. And we feel like now's a good time for us to be able to make the change to go to 9 o'clock and 10:30. Some good things about that. One is that it's going to mean that the person who's preaching can spend time in between services with the people from the first service. Currently, he races from one to the next and doesn't get any time with the people after the first service. So this will create that little bit of fellowship space there. Speaking of fellowship space, we also want to do a morning tea. And we'd love to see a combined morning tea happening between the two services that everybody can come to. We can do that outdoors in the space that we've got. And so from about 10 o'clock, we want to have morning tea. So if you're coming to the 10:30 service, come for 10 o'clock and grab a cuppa, and then the other service will come out and we'll be able to mingle together there somewhat. And we think while there are still some COVID restrictions around how we do morning tea, we think we can pull that off once. Just between the two services rather than having two separate morning teas. So if you're able to help with that morning tea, then please let the office know because we will need some extra help for that too. We'll also kick off supper again at our evening service from 5:30, but that time will not change. Another reason why this is a good thing is because we can do our prayer group again. So it'd be good to get our prayer ministry happening with people meeting before that first service. And to do that just that little bit later, we think is a bit more manageable. Please look out for that information as we kick that off again. And then finally, I just want to mention that I guess the timing is much better. As we come into winter, 8:30 is pretty early for a lot of people, and especially for the people who are serving. And a lot of people need to come in and help for that 8:30 service. So make that 9 o'clock. Makes it a bit easier, I think, on everybody. And it's not just for us, is that we want to be thinking about the people we are trying to reach, the people in our community. How do they feel about coming along to an 8:30 service? I reckon probably 9 o'clock is a bit better. Nothing changes down at Goodna or at Forest Hill, but please mark that in your calendar from the weekend before Easter, the 28th of March. Those service times will be changing.